say I
Forget
see
about
it
that
now
round. It was
more
a
because
bad.
kids are hanging around
Looking for that
different
long
cultures,
shot
right?
right here.
Different cultures, the anime culture
You're
within
starting to make
itself.
mistakes
You know,
because you're
that comes
switching
from
off. I need
Japan.
you to switch
A
back on.
lot
Get
of now
focused.
there's
Get your mind back on the
Dreamcon. You know,
job.
that's
Get back out there and win the round.
it's mostly
Well
Out
Black
there.
Finish it.
Americans that go to
Good
DreamCon.
man. You
So
say focus?
Go back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Because what you're doing is actually you're trying
Just
to
keep
be
them on the
dismissive.
other end of that jab.
Okay,
Getting you
and you're
tired
trying to
already.
To win
belittle
the round,
the
right?
significance
It's only
of the
one round
racism.
that you've
That's what
lost.
you're
Do
doing.
not worry
A
about
Okay,
little
it.
bit. So you can't figure it out. Good
let's
work.
be very honest
Just keep them on
and
the end of that
abundantly
jab.
clear,
Get this
because
boxing back
when you
together.
talk about DreamCon, when you
You've been
talk
coasting
about
this
anime,
fight, but now
when
you
you
get
Get a
talk
few
about
body
all of this
shots in
stuff,
there. Varied up a little bit so we can't
foundational
figure
Black
you out.
Americans
Good work.
understand there is
Here
a
goes.
line that we don't cross when it comes to being disrespectful to other people's groups, to other people's cultures. I mean, so as far as going to an anime event or Asian event or Japanese event or whatever the case is, we don't go there and then start splitting our eyes and then start trying to mimic how they talk and all of that stuff, because we understand that they would find that disrespectful. So we go there, and yeah, we participate in their festivities, so to whatever degree, as long as we make sure it's not done disrespectfully. Now, my thing is, if kids are all coming together and they're all at this big universal thing, why are the only children who are being disrespected, being disrespected black? That's my only question. Because if all of these kids were all together, you should see slurs from everybody being thrown to everybody. But yet the only children who get disrespected are black children. The only people that we have to have these conversations. You don't have conversations about not saying Asian slurs. You don't have conversations about not saying Hispanic slurs. You don't have conversations about not saying anybody else's slurs. The only people that we have to have this conversation, or the only reason we have to have these conversations, is because black people keep getting disrespected. And these people literally, these people literally will tell you, they're gonna say it with just as Mexican OT, you ain't worth the shit about it. That's what they say.
well, you
Let's not play like we all getting
there's
along
also
with
but there's still but there is a lot of people that do get along, but there's also racism in every culture. I mean, I've seen it, I've heard it. You know, and it's not okay. You know, I think most young generation, they're doing it because they think it's a joke, or they think it's okay, but it's not. And
I try to follow up on that. Was she trying to handle this situation?
because we're not gonna. There's other people who haven't spoken yet. And the thing is that you keep saying that they think it's a joke, they think it's okay. When they're told, even if they did, even if them it's not okay, why do they say we're supposed to do
There's not enough people saying it's not okay.
Yeah,
I think. I think. Oh,
okay, because so they don't think it's okay, because if they did think it was okay, he would be like, oh no, I mean, I thought it was cool. I thought it was all gang and everything like that. He's saying, hey, what you gonna do about it? Knowing it's not okay. He wouldn't say that if he thought it was okay. He says, what you gonna do about it, Fat Joe?
that's why
None of them think it's okay.
that's why we don't claim it. A lot of us Hispanics do not claim him because we don't like how he is.
Afro Lee, you put out a question. Can I try to follow up on it?
You can wait until I say something, because I'm still talking. Okay, all right, Hannah. Because you did this the last time, so we ain't gonna waste too much time.
Yeah, excuse me, but I'm tell you what, I'm gonna go. You can drop me down. I'll let you. Thank you, sir. And great panel.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. I put out a question. What question did I put out? I don't recall putting out a question. I recall making a statement.
Yeah, so the same was like when it's the anime convention, you don't see Asian people kind of like squinting their eyes at each other because
It's
it's
not. No, that's not a question. Second off, I didn't say that. I said anime conventions. You don't see black people going there, squinting their eyes, and mimicking or mocking rather Japanese culture and Japanese American.
okay. When black people use N, do they mock themselves?
No.
Okay. Pause.
No.
I know. Give me a second.
Oh,
What I'm asking is the N being reclaimed by black people?
what?
It's different. It's different. Hold on.
Yo.
Let me address this for everybody. Like, why do y'all use it? Because it's different when we use it. Because we have a different culture and we have a different history. Our culture and our
Why do you? Okay.
stop. Okay, I'm gonna drop you. Our culture, because if he's not mature enough to wait his turn to speak, our culture and our relationship to each other is different. We have a different relation as foundational Black Americans. We have a different relationship to each other. All right. So the words we can use amongst each other is a different meaning versus when you guys use it. All right. So we're not gonna play that. Well, y'all use it, so we can use it. No, we're not doing that. Let's get
All
to.
right, I went over the
Go
rules.
ahead, and then we're
I
gonna get
want
to
you to
it.
protect yourself at all times.
Remember he kept saying that louder.
Let's go.
It looks to me like he was trying to introduce you. So I was asking if he was recording maybe not YouTube. Just one for
I can get the child ass on my shit. I can do that. Fuck out.
Marshall, you got it. You with us? Foundational America.
And thank you so much for asking me the and I appreciate it. Those welcome me to
Yo, hit this motherfucker! Why this game ain't shit? This game trash. This game is beyond. All these games suck.
being a great moderator. So the gentleman tried to, well, you guys use it, right? What's the problem, right? So the problem is, right, what you gotta understand is that
That nigga quit.
LGBTQ community utilize the F word with themselves.
one moment. You gotta say that rainbow alternative.
Rainbow, I apologize. So the rainbow,
Small hat.
yeah, the rainbow community, they utilize the F word back in the day. We all used to use it back in the day, right? That wasn't meant nothing towards them, but they told us, all right, we gotta put some respect in our name. Let's stop utilizing that word. That's a dirty, bad word. And what we did, we respected it, and we stopped using it. Now to the day in 2025,
Why is
they
Travis?
continue to use it to themselves. Are we going to go and say, well, you guys use it, so we're going to continue to use it? No, we're not. We're going to, that's what they call themselves, and that's cool. That's their thing. We're not going to disrespect and use the F word, knowing that it says they don't
Faggots.
Amen. The Lord the Son and the great Charles and that come down with us. So it doesn't make sense, right? And then so now let's get to the problem. Anti-Black Mexican OT, Black American Coalition, do not exist. I agree, you don't. If we look at history, when the gentleman, brother Vicente see Mexico from Spain, he allowed for the enslaved people to come down to Mexico. So a lot of people like to say, well, Mexicans helped us. No. It was a melanated brother that looked like African, brother that looked like everybody melanated on this platform that saved the enslaved people and allowed them to abolish slavery and allowed them to come back. And the YP Mexican, which was the vice president, he wanted to keep slavery. So what he did was he followed them all throughout the Mexico and unalive them from firing squad. They didn't all want to stop slavery. They actually wanted to keep slavery. go and watch the next. There's another leader.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds, with a reach of 179. Tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds, with a reach of 179. Up against them, Roy Jones Jr. They call him Pensacola's finest. Tipping the scales at 159 pounds spot on.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
What I'm saying is, every time
Sugar Ray Leonard. Here comes Roy Jones Jr., 24 years old. He's already got 22 wins with 20 knockouts. Certainly a young man to keep your eye on.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear the punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Yeah, I got this one. The nose, dude.
Round one. That punch lands. Got his gloves up to block the left jab.
He's speaking of the black man.
That jab was blocked.
Then when he started going on for the movement, when it became the movement, Black Lives Matter be going on.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. No defense for that hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
If there was a protest, they can get out there with their own flag and they can start pushing the what's in their community.
We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
He should be knocked out.
Let's talk about
Bro should be knocked out, hitting him with haymakers.
breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reactions. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've run hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit
there's some black
and
pepper
don't get hit.
that game, you can always cut him off, cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure. Led to Mexico to escape from slavery. Basically, the Mexicans opened the gate to basically that you really fight because we just battle against the United States.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though.
They gave them like basically like ultimatum. The slaves in Mexico.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
But basically, they treated them the same way the slaves was treated in the Confederates. Basically,
this has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Okay, and also after 1829, okay, your clubs, 1831.
I hope doesn't score.
In 1831.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
They did not black slaves that had the same as people.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round.
I'm only spamming. Boxing on this game is fucking pointless.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic.
How's that jab fucking that shot up?
I
don't understand that.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know why? Where Cortez
doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nobody home with that hook.
Basically, wanted to appropriate also the white team.
Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Oh, this nigga got strong return. Dang.
Sugar is in trouble.
Like that. So they wanted to
keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Good court sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. The rope has to go.
Racial wars, high schools, like a person was back to 2005 was, like 2 Mexican gangs. For no reason, because she was black. So cut the book. There isn't a reason whatsoever.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Joey?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Ooh, nigga, you saw the PSP. Ooh, that motherfucker was hard. That motherfucker was legit.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action.
Damn, he finally got me.
Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
Well, this next round is going on to the fifth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So this
try to get a knockout before I get out of here.
What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This shit almost bad right there. Oh.
You'd like to see more jabs. And he fails to score with that left hook.
I was born and raised in California, and now I live in Texas. And
so much for boxing. This is a fight.
Coalition effort. I mean, growing up in California, we don't have to stay out of the neighborhood.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
You know, in middle school, that there was a lot
so it's plan B time after. This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
How are you ducking that?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. Give me 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
As well to block that left jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I think it's just a recipe for disaster.
And instead of just saying,
Oh my God, they got fucked up. Fucking